No, it's not a ritual. We've already did that. We put blood on the board. Alright, let's see if Lizzy's here. Okay, so Lizzy coming through on the Spirit Talker. Is this Lizzy Borden? Green Mt Paranormal. They're on our live stream. They visited you before.
They're wanting to communicate with you as well.
Do you want to talk to them through us? Yes. Yeah, they're still there. You guys see that?
You guys still with us? What was that?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, they're still with us.
Okay. Alright, so she said yes.
Is there a question you want us to ask for you?
Tall.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Lizzy, is your uncle the one that committed the murders or the murder?
Yes. And it went off the board. She said yes.
Like you told us. So she said yes.
She told them that too.
Yeah. Did she tell y'all that when y'all were actually there investigating?
Well,
Yeah, absolutely. She did.
Alright, I want to confirm this. To the best of my ability, we're talking to Lizzy Borden. Planchette lifted up.
I feel it.
Yes. Were you appreciative to communicate with the Green Mt Paranormal team and tell your story? Dude, is that like, is somebody here screwing with us? Or did she come and say her name on that when they showed up in the chat?
It was kind of bam bam. Cause
They showed up and
it said, "My name is Lizzy."
It said Lizzy 2 times.
And now, or is it somebody screwing with us? Or something screwing with us?
So she was happy since we took a little heat for standing up for her. But we believe in her.
Totally believe her innocence. Yep.
Well, this is really her. She appreciates that you guys gave her a chance to tell her side of it.
Dude, my neck is killing me.
Yeah, I feel like something's right on top of me. I mean, I'm sure she carries a pretty heavy...
Angel.
Let's see, is the connection happening? does she have a heavy presence when she's around?
Almost like I guess it would be a sad
I feel like I'm in like underwater almost. When you guys communicated with her, was it on a board? Did you feel lethargic? And I feel different than I
Yeah.
did before we started this part of it.
I almost feel like I'm just
It
saddened.
says, yeah, that she tends to have a heavy presence. I mean, I feel like super, like I'm not, like I don't feel like I'm not on edge, but I'm just, like my head's in, well, I feel like I'm in water.
Did you get the YouTube?
No, I'm just recording it, and I can upload it. I don't know what to say.
I know Lizzie, were you treated fairly?
I died in a sword fight.
No. Which we knew that. Alright. Is it difficult for you to come here and communicate with us, given that your spirit is supposed to be located hundreds of miles away from here? Is it difficult? H A R D is hard.
Please run now.
So the attempt failed, so that's why the uncle did it. What did he do? I mean, what, I'm missing a part of it, but
Wasn't the uncle he would be able to gain something if
she said it was hard to communicate with us from where she's at.
the uncle was able to gain something, right? After the murder.
When we hung up, no, it was all about money.
That's what I was thinking. He was able to gain.
But you know, your last comment said the attempt failed. What attempt of what?
There was an attempt to kill him before it actually happened, right?
I made that sound.
She's probably not going to stay here long. It's hard. So, are you at peace somewhat now, or trying to find peace?
Patience.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Not at peace.
Well, are you seeking revenge? No. I mean, there's nothing much you could do.
Are you just wanting the truth to come out? Is Green Mountain Paranormal pretty close to revealing the truth?
Anywhere.
Yes. Yes. That's draining me.
Yes.
What can we do to help you? We're trying to get your truth out
I was
there.
cremated.
Alright, they say that they're trying to get your truth out there. What can they do for you?
Joyce.
Ian.
V.
N V E. Yes. Invest.
It's still moving.
G. A. A. T. E.
Investigate.
Investigate. Investigate. Yeah, it's definitely heavy. She's draining me.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
So, her answer was, what we
Figure.
can do to help is to investigate. I don't know if that means the homicide or go investigate there again. I guess we could ask. Whew. So you wish for Green Mountain Paranormal to come back to your house and investigate again. Yes. Yes. Dude, are we really talking to her?
Dude,
Do
I
you
don't
guys
know.
think we're really talking to her? Green Mountains?
Mark.
Is there anybody in the live named Mark? Or anybody specifically with Green Mountain Paranormal named Mark?
Or Joyce.
Or Joyce? We just got Mark on the portal and Joyce on the Spirit Talker.
Murder.
Murder again.
Murder again.
That's back to back. It said Joyce, figure, murder, and now murder. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the same murder. I'm sorry.
It said it somewhere down.
But it did say it again earlier. Yeah.
It didn't had a hard life.
No mark here. I'm Shane, by the way. Shane, this is James and Jeremiah.
And I don't know when you guys came in, but we're dealing with possibly African American woman that was 30 years old that was a voodoo witch that summoned up demons that are still here along with her, and that she controls them and has been the one keeping them from attacking us, but only to a certain point. If you got all that. We just learned all that tonight. It's the second time we've had Tessa and her telling us to leave.
And leave now.
Dude, an orb just flew by right here. Or was that something on the chat?
Mm.
Was that an orb? Right there.
I
Did you
just
see
saw
it?
it, yeah.
Was that Lizzy? Did you guys see that? Right in the corner?
Should have been right down in here.
It was right there. It went by twice. And I wasn't
I was
moving.
hung.
Dude,
I was,
you see what he just said? He said there was definitely a hanging there. Or maybe
dude, I'm getting the chills.
she did so before we even got to her house. Or are you a medium, Shane? Because you just said that there was definitely somebody that was hung here. Spirit Talker just said I was hung.
Yeah, I happen to have some ability.
And you're not the first one to tell us that. But up until recently, the one that calls herself Tessa would not come through or was being held back from coming through, and now she's out in the front.
They buried me here.
They buried me here, just selling Spirit Talker, and supposedly she's buried by the tree out back, according to the board. And also the Spirit Talker earlier said near the tree.
Well, the owner also said that she's not 100% positive, but she believes that something was buried under that tree out back. Or buried by the tree.
So she's being held back from something else that is much stronger and darker.
That's what we're thinking.
Yeah, yeah, so we on a normal basis get Bale and Zozo,
And
Mama one time, and Azazel, I think. Azul or Azazel, something like that. But for the most part, it's Bale and Zozo. And earlier, I'm wondering if she was hung in the tree, but she was buried under. Probably
that
so.
could be a possibility.
Probably.
Because if I'm not mistaken, if you go out there now, which is real cold, but if the tree's been struck by lightning or something, and part of the tree's on the ground, but a part of it's still standing.
God, that might be why she's more active now. And
Alexander.
So earlier, Zozo came through and informed us that last time we were here, that was not Zozo, but in fact Bale that we actually got a picture of in the window of the front door. And there's definitely demonic faces in that picture, with one main larger face with clearly you can see the horns and everything on him. And we had tapping in threes. One of the doors open to the outside.
I just said get out.
So, and the portal keeps yelling at us to get out. The Tessa, she tells us to get out. She's F-U'd us. I mean, this place has turned into a dark, dark place. Let's see if Lizzy's still here. Lizzy, are you still here with us?
Throw.
Uh-oh, she's not here. A, B, E. Okay, I hope you're watching and you seen how aggressive that planchette just moved.
Dude, this
And
room just
It
changed.
just changed again. Lizzie's not here anymore. Whatever the dark energy is back. That's why Lizzie came through. She's in a dark place right now. Well, she's not here now.
Dude, the room just changed.
Yeah, no, she said what she needed to say. Well, she came through because you guys were in the live. Obviously, if you're, you have abilities, she's probably connected to you already.
There's lots of us.
There's lots of us.
Lord, here we go.
Alright, it's probably about to get real in here, guys.
Yep, I feel it.
Unfortunately, she is weaker than what's there now. The doctor is stronger. Yeah, the Spirit Talker just said there's lots of us. And on the board, we asked if Lizzie was still here, and it said leave. In very strong movements. This is what we came for.
Did you hear that?
Did that door just open more? I heard like a crackling sound behind me.
Yes, because I can see more of the green lights now. I hear walking.
Leave.
It creeps behind you.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It always seems to creep around us, behind us.
Yeah.
We'll go to another room where we think we heard it, and then we hear it in another room.
Yeah. Well, Shay, I wonder if it has come through to stop her from talking.
That could be possible.
There was a demon in that damn basement of the Lizzie house.
Okay, hang on one second. When we were talking with Lizzie, and we were asking how could we help get the true story out, for some reason or another, basement came to my mind. Just out of the blue, basement came to my mind, and like search basement. Does that mean anything, Shane?
Please go right.
Just for some reason it was basement, search basement. Just came in
Get
mind.
out and leave.
Here we go again.
God,
Get out and leave. He said, yeah, the basement is messed up and we were not wanted down there. What are the odds that my family calls me Lizzie and I left compelled to invite, I felt compelled to invite Green Mountain. Things are happening.
Well, it was definitely not a coincidence that she came through, and that, whatever aligned to make that happen, it did, because you invited them, they showed up, the Spirit Talker said Lizzie, it actually said my name is Lizzie.
Green eyes.
And then we proceeded to have a conversation with her.
Green eyes.
So yeah, everything aligned in the right way for her to come through. And we just talked to a spirit in a house hundreds of miles away through a paranormal team that's investigated there. It's pretty crazy. And then now he just confirmed what we know, that there's some evil shit going on here. So, hold on. Has there been claims of something crawling? Oh, has there been claims of something
Show.
crawling? I feel like
Call over with you guys.
there's a crawl with you
Dude.
guys.
You remember when we was
You,
investigating a couple weeks ago, looking into the kitchen
yeah, I kept seeing something on the floor.
on the floor?
Yeah, we seen something crawling across the floor in the kitchen, which is back that way through that door,
Right behind us.
right behind us. We have it shut now because we got the heater on, trying to stay warm in here. There is a darker entity there that crawls. Yes, that stick
We've
was
seen it.
crawling. You remember it even with the live feed with the stick figure that was crawling on the
Yeah.
floor. Yeah, we actually got the crawler on the floor with the XLS. Crawls on the floors and on the walls too.
Yeah.
Yes, most definitely. Yeah, even the live stream seen it on the XLS crawling the walls and the floor. And you can tell when it's around too. Alright, Elizabeth. Okay, let's see. That's what you're dealing with tonight.
Hello, friend.
That's the one that's holding over his back. Well, you know, you don't know, but when we get ready to leave here, if we go to close this board out, it refuses to close. And the last time we were here, it was the last time or time before,
It was the last time.
we decided, well, we're not going to ask it, we're just going to force it to close. The planchette could have weighed 200 pounds. I dug my fingernails into it, and he pushed on it, and it would not move. And so we had to put metals back on the board. Sacred metals. And the last time we were here, could the caller be Tessa? She claims she controls them. And she, like, remember last time she said she was a witch. The last time we were here when we first got introduced to Tessa.
It was saying you could try, but it won't
Where?
allow it. What's he talking about there?
Where at?
You could try, but it won't allow it. That's what you're doing with. I think maybe you had asked or said something, and he's saying you could try, but it won't.
I don't remember.
But it won't allow it. But this was never human. It won't show you.
It won't allow you to talk. Oh, it won't allow you to talk to others.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we don't. So, is it you guys' impression that
Look at the bottom half of that door. Look at the bottom half through the crack.
I can't see it?
Yeah, it's dark.
It's supposed to be dark, isn't it?
I was getting green lights and stuff
10.
through there.
So wash it out.
Yeah.
I see them on the wall though. I can see them on the wall.
They go all the way down to the floor.
Right now they don't.
Some Something's at that door.
On the floor?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, you gotta do the thing.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. We had to do the puzzle thing again. It was freezing on us. What was he saying?
It won't allow anybody else to talk.
And that's another confirmation, because remember we were trying to talk with the woman.
Cursed.
Yeah. But she claims to be the witch. Is there a crawler here? I know it's gonna spell. Out. Get out. You gotta see how it says they better not say no. I know it's there.
You can see it.
No, it didn't say no, it said get out. He said he knows it's there. He can see it.
Planning.
It's planning. So is it the crawlers? It has mid-sized torso with long legs and arms. The fingers are long and pointy. It has a long face too. We've seen long face.
Yeah.
I think it's getting even more pissed off that you're telling us that it's here and what it looks like.
I know the board's getting more aggressive.
The board is getting very aggressive. Show Shane those pics in that window. Oh, I'm using it.